Welcome to Treacherous Path. I'm your navigator. Figure it out. I've got a note here telling me to talk about what happens when y'all figure it out. When you figure it out, I go live. Anybody that identifies me in comments by name wins. I guess you'll get a prize. I'll figure that out. But that's the deal. Just a little gimmick to get the channel going, to be honest. And I'm not very talented in this aspect, so I need everything I can get. I'm really going to rely on y'all to have the personality that I need so very much. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go live, then you'll see me, then you'll know me, then you'll know who I am. I come correct. I can't really say a whole lot about me right yet because I would give too much away. But I'm very open and very personable and have been sent by God to help people. I'm 100% sure of that. So if you need help and you really think maybe, just give it a try. You never know. What I've done has been successful in my life because of God. I can help you find Him. I can help you find it all. Today's subject's going to be about the riots. This is my riot hat. I'm gearing up for tomorrow. My town is announced. It's all over the place. It's going to be everywhere. And I'm going to go to the main hotspot and directly confront it. Because that's what I believe you should do in this instance. And I really never have had a better reason to do it yet. So I'll be there. And in this hat. Today you're going to be in for a treat. I'm going to 360 the entire shed. So you're going to get to see the entire shed today. There are several mirrors in here that can catch me on camera. So I had to be very, very careful about exactly where I stand when I do this. And you should not be able to catch me, but good luck. How do I feel about the riots? I feel like it's my God-given right to stand up in the face of this. I feel like they all snuck in and they're trying to change it to the way they want it, but that's not the way it is. This country was founded on a set of principles, and they matter, and I have them deep within me. Deep within me. And I took an oath, and I will uphold that oath to my very death, and I mean that with every bit of me. I was the light infantry guy that charged into battle. I was the first one to go in and then figure out what to do then. Didn't care as long as I was where the fucking enemy was. Excuse my language. But that was me. I probably would have died first if I would have went to war. And I'll probably die first if I go to war now. But you can bet money that that first guy that sees me, he's going to know. That's how I feel about the riots, and that's how I will confront it. Fun facts. Mexicans have been known to be very brutal and ruthless throughout history, not just in the Alamo. They are fighters. They don't play. You think that you're going to just have a win-win situation. You're not. They know how to battle. They know how to go to war. So we'll see what happens with this. The book of life today is going to be gardening, and I'm going to do a 360 here. The shed is 12 by 12, hand built by me, every square inch. This is my bed. I never grew up. There is another loft through there where the I guess you would call that the entrance. What do they call those? The foyer is in there. Gardening. How does your garden grow? I know a little something about gardens. My first garden was when I was 5 years old. My mother helped me plant it. I remember waiting for what seemed like an eternity for vegetables to grow. Everything was just about ready to pick. Then we moved away. I remember how that felt to this very day. I love to garden. Start with your soil. It needs to be light and nutrient dense. Dead, decaying matter is where you will find nutrients. Horse and cow manure works good, but chicken shit is best. Be careful though, it's super hot and can burn your plants up. Now you need to seed. You can buy the seed, or if you study good enough, you can save seed from vegetables and plant it daily. Plant the seed about 1/4 inch in the ground and water daily until the seed pops up. Water 2 to 3 times a week in full sun, 6 hours minimum. Watch it grow for around 2 to 3 months and the fruit of the plant will be ready to harvest. I put lizards in my garden to deal with bugs. I also have bees. That's about it. I had to be real careful there as I was trying to read from a weird angle, and my left hand, which is holding the camera, was wandering. Red letters. All right, we're going to switch to this. Red letters. Today's red letters were for my daughter. They may be for your daughter if you was to discover them yourself. And let's talk about that. I'm reading these red letters to bring you to Jesus Christ because these are the words that he spoke, and he has told me that if I speak them to you, you will hear them and you will come. So all I got to do is read these words. But today's are meant for my daughter. The last couple of days or couple of shows that we did, they were for me. And so today's red letters are: daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith has made thee whole. Now, I didn't write down the chapter and verse of that. It's in Matthew. And so you'll have to look that up. But it's, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. I brought my daughter to Christ a long time ago, and her faith is probably stronger than mine. She is an amazing girl. The hint is, okay, this one's going to be harsh for some of you people, and I apologize ahead of time, but it's the truth. My tender side comes from being raped as a child. No, I don't want to talk about it. Now just calm down. Unfortunately, this happens all too often, and I need to bring awareness to it. I'm not going to go into detail, obviously, but that's the kind of thing that changes a person forever. And it happened at a very young age, and then I lost my parents. So you can imagine, it's been a struggle to get to where I'm at now. It does get better. It really, really does. But it takes effort, and it definitely takes Jesus Christ. Too many people look the other way. Moms, I'm talking to you. And I'm talking to my own mother too. She looked the other way a lot. And it took me forever to figure out the truth. Reminders. Think of God first. Overcome sin. And pray like your soul depends on it, because it does. I may be out of pocket for the next few days as protests have ramped up all around me, and I plan on meeting my opposition directly. And remember that adversity prevails if you can navigate this treacherous path. Have you figured it out?